there was a lady laying on the floor, like really close to us, and I've just looked down to my right, and all of a sudden, I've got an eyeful of some hairy. I can't even finish the sentence. It was disgusting. Where are we going? And he's shouting this. He's not just whispering it. He's not speaking it. He's shouting it. And I'm like, bruv, I just told you where we're going. And then all of a sudden, he's shot bolt right up. What is it with Spanish chicks walking around with their boobs out all the time? Aren't his titty just slapping you in the cheek?
And they're like in their 60s, 70s, and they're just like whacking them out. I'm like, all right, fair play. She was going, la, 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 la.
Hello and welcome back to the Bedtime Stories Podcast, episode 7.
With your hosts, Callum and Hannah. Woo woo! It's been a while.
It has been a while.
In a minute, you lot. We haven't filmed in like 2 weeks.
Feels like it's been like a year.
It feels like it's been a really long time since we filmed.
Yeah, guys, we're sorry about what happened the other week. It was a time issue. We couldn't really get anything out, but we're not going to get into it. We're going to get straight into this podcast. We've got a lot to talk about, haven't we?
We've had a lot of time to gather up some topics and some things.
Some conversations.
To talk about, you guys.
We tried to find things in the news to talk about, but these days it's so depressing.
Everything is like Russia. It's just very depressing.
I don't listen to the news anymore because it's just one agenda, and I don't agree with that agenda. So
true that.
I want to open up the podcast by saying we got a frog.
Oh, we've got a frog.
We got a frog. Don't ask me why.
It's our first pet, and we've gone for a frog. We are allergic to animals, like hairy animals.
No, we didn't get it.
No, it was thrusted upon us.
We was given a frog. So my brothers went out and they 11 snakes and 3 bearded dragons, right? And for some reason, my brother went and bought a frog too. He liked the look of it, so he bought it. And this frog was in a little tub, and I said, no, I can't watch this frog live its life in a little tub like that, bruv. So I went out, I bought it a little cage, a little, what do you call it?
Enclosure.
It's
big, he's got a lot of room.
Yeah, he's got a lot more room, he's got moss in there, he's got everything he needs.
He's got his worms.
He's pretty cute, but he's so fucking boring.
So boring.
I wanted a pet that I could play with, and I can't even touch him, because if they bite you, apparently, you can't really get them off.
So we've basically got the world's most boring pet. But that being said,
he's cute.
That's what he does, it's an animal.
I'll see if I can put a picture up on the screen, because he is really cute, but his colours are amazing, but fuck, he's so boring.
And then we found out the noise they make when they get angry, because he's a green-horned Argentinian. God. Is that what it's called? So he's a green-horned
Argentinian horned frog. They call them Pac-Man frogs because their mouths open up like this. When you're feeding it, its mouth open. So its whole body is basically its mouth. That's why they call it the Pac-Man frog. It's funny as fuck.
But like, we Googled what it sounds like when it makes a noise and when it gets angry, and it does this scream.
Sounds like a baby crying.
Yeah. I'm nervous for that to happen, because if that happens in the middle of the night, I will lose my shit.
No, I'm chucking him out the window.
That's like the emergency alert.
Oh my god, the emergency alert. Oh my god. So me and Ashley were in the gym, yeah, and I didn't even know that it was happening. So we've gone to the vending machine to get a water out, and the card's been declined, so we had to put the card in, blah blah blah. Not because we're broke.
Broke bitches.
And as soon as the card declined, we just heard the noise, the loud beeping noise.
Oh.
And I was looking at him like, bruv, what's going on? Is that the vending machine? And I'm looking around and I'm like, it sounds like it's coming from the vending machine. Turns out it was coming from my fucking pocket because it was an emergency alarm, yeah.
Well, you know, mine only went off for like 4 seconds. And you know, it was meant to have speaking as well. So she was meant to be like, do not be alarmed. This is an emergency thing.
I didn't hear that.
Mine was literally 3 seconds and it was done.
Oh, mine was like a minute.
Really?
Yeah, mine was a minute. You say for a minute.
Maybe I swiped down my notifications, but a lot of networks didn't get it like 3 in that. But honestly, imagine you had like no connection to society, but imagine you had like, I don't know, your phone was always on Do Not Disturb, and like you didn't really bother like checking the news, and like you were isolated. Yeah, like you were isolated, you didn't have any family, and that went off. You would have thought the world was ending.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I think there's definitely a reason they're introducing this now. Well, something big is coming.
Well, a lot of countries already have it, so I think it's about time we had it.
Well, yeah, but the fact we're doing it is a bit of a, like, what's going on? Why are they doing it now? So
you conspiracy theorists.
We're on the brink of war with Russia, and now they want to decide to bring in that fucking test alarm. To me, it smells like nuclear war.
Yeah, but we've needed it for a while anyway. It was just the money. The UK doesn't have the money for it anymore.
We don't have the money, bro. They're robbing enough fucking money off of us for taxes.
Yeah, from the bloody coronation. Has everyone seen that?
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
Don't worry, guys. We're in a cost of living crisis, but the king's net coronated, so it's a big whoop-de-doop. Millions of pounds on that.
He's not a king. He's not worthy to be a king. He's a paedophile.
As you can tell, no, he's not a paedophile.
I swear he is.
His brother is.
Come on,
As you
Hannah.
can tell, we are not royalists.
No, they're all nonsense. I shouldn't be saying this.
No, you shouldn't.
No.
Let's move on. Anyway, this is what I wanted to talk about. So last night, again with the dreams, I'm having a lot of really stressful dreams recently. And I had like a really vivid dream that I was in a plane crash. And like normally when you have dreams like that, you know when you wake up and you're really out of it. But it got to the point today where I couldn't even open my eyes. I was so stressed. Like I woke up and I was like, well, I rolled over. I was
yeah. I tried to wake you up, didn't I?
I couldn't wake up. I just dreamt that I was in a plane crash.
Yeah.
And I know that they say that dreams have meaning. But to what extent is that meaning? You know, so it's like if you have a dream your tooth's falling out, you're pregnant. You know? Or if you have a dream
I always have dreams my teeth are falling out.
Obviously you physically can't get pregnant.
Yeah, so what does it mean for me?
But this is what I'm saying is like or sometimes if you have dreams about stressful situations, it means you have anxiety in real life, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But do you actually think that dreams cross over? Because there's a lot of research on it that it's true to life.
I think dreams are a parallel universe. I think they're an alternate universe where something's happening, and then like I don't know how to explain it. So you know when you're in a dream and you're falling, and all of a sudden before you hit the ground you wake up. So I think what happens is in that alternate life you just died. Now you're coming back to this one.
I mean,
boom.
It's more like a movie script, to be honest.
Yeah, no,
than anything.
Like what movie is that? Like The Matrix? No, that's not like The Matrix. No, there's a movie me and you watched recently where there was an alternate reality.
Oh, you're bracking my brain now. We did Interstellar.
Interstellar's kind of like that. It's like different dimensions. Another really trippy one. Anyway, but
yeah, I think dreams are an alternate reality.
That's
some
fair.
people are going to think I'm like some probably conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, but also your dreams are just your imagination running wild, being creative. What is
a consistent dream that you find yourself having more and more? So mine is the teeth falling out of my head, because it's the worst feeling. So you're asleep and you're dreaming, yeah? And then all of a sudden all your teeth start falling out of your head and you're just like...
Really?
Like, just juggling your teeth around
you
your mouth.
You have that a lot?
Yeah, I have that quite often.
You know what? I don't have recurring dreams. I just have many. I'm very creative, Callum.
My imagination runs wild. But the worst thing is when you're having the best dream in the world
and you wake up.
I've tried to actually go back to sleep. I have carried on dreams sometimes.
Oh my god, I can do that.
Yeah, you can. And I've tried to lucid dream before, but that kind of tripped me out.
Like because you can kind of see yourself, you can see your body. My mum lucid dreams a lot.
Really?
So it's like you're actually in like reality, for example. I don't know if it's lucid dreaming is what it's called, but basically what it is when you do this like meditation. This is what she does, like this meditation thing, and you kind of come out of your body and you see your body as it is, like in bed, like or wherever you're sleeping, and then you can like go about and have your dream, like
an out of body experience.
Yeah, kind of like that. It's weird.
That's trippy as hell.
Have you ever heard of out of body experiences?
I have. I've never had one.
You know who my nan's had one. So my mum always just tell me the story when I was younger, and I was like, yeah, right, bullshit. Yeah. Anyway, as I started to get older, I was like, damn, that's like real. That's like real. So she was in the kitchen. So my nan, this is like in the 70s in like Spain. And
España.
Yeah. And I think she was cooking or something, and then she like passed out and just dropped in the kitchen floor. My mum and her siblings were all in the front room. Anyway, and she'd said she'd like gone out of her body, and she could see herself laying on the floor in the kitchen, and she could see my granddad next to her, like people trying to help her up. And then she'd gone into the living room and seen like my mum and everyone playing and stuff and talking about it. And then she'd gone back into her body and woken up, and they were like, you were on the floor for 2 hours. But for her, it was like 2 minutes. And like she'd relayed the conversation that they were having in the other room. And they were like, how do you know that? Yeah, it's fucked.
Paranormal activity is real.
Juju stuff. I don't even know.
I believe in the afterlife.
I don't. Sadly, I don't.
I believe in the afterlife. I believe there's too much. I believe that the soul is too. Because the soul, I believe, is an energy. It's not a physical being. It's an energy, and I feel like when you die, the energy just transfers somewhere else.
Interesting.
I don't feel like it stays in your body. I don't feel like it stays on this planet.
Yeah, I'm too skeptical for that. I feel like there's so much out there in the universe. We are so minuscule and so tiny. I feel like when we go, we just go. That's it. We're put here.
Because if you think about it, we're not. Look at what we've created on this earth, and look at how perfectly our bodies are made.
Yeah, we think that's amazing.
Yeah.
There could be a civilization out there that's 1 trillion billion years ahead of us.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So we're like cavemen to them.
I don't know.
We just don't know.
I just feel like Because you know them people that speak to dead people, and you know them like people have experiences of speaking to their loved ones and stuff. I believe that there is an afterlife, and I believe you go somewhere. Your energy transfers. It doesn't stay in your body. It leaves.
I'm far too skeptical for that. I'm like, until I see it, I ain't gonna believe it.
Well, you're gonna have to die then to see it.
This is what I mean. When I die, I'm like, oh no, this is why I've become agnostic. I don't believe in God anymore. I believe that
I believe in a higher power.
This is what that's agnosticism. Anyway, I'm agnostic now. I grew up Catholic, but I'm agnostic now.
I'm agnostic. That sounds so weird.
Agnostic.
Agnostic. Okay.
It's the idea that you believe in a higher power. You believe in the need for religion. So I understand that religion's out there.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna know until I die.
Yeah.
So,
there's definitely some sort of creator. Our bodies and biology is too perfect for there not to be a creator.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Hold on. That's something else I wanted to say.
Because sometimes you have dreams
Mm.
that are like about your childhood.
Mm.
Have you ever had a dream of like something that's actually happened in your childhood?
So what? Something that's happened in my childhood, and I had a dream later on about it.
Yeah, like it was the same thing.
But it was like a memory.
Probably, yeah. I can't remember.
Because I don't think I can remember like the.
But ever memory I've had in my life. Like, do you remember your first ever like childhood memory?
My first ever childhood memory.
Yeah, what do you think about? Like when you think about being really young, like what's the first thing you can remember?
I can still remember the taste of the baby formula that I used to drink.
Bullshit.
Swear to
God. Callum.
No, I swear
Callum.
to God. I remember it because I couldn't be fed my mum's breast milk because I was allergic to it. So I had to have this specific formula. It was a really expensive one. And I still remember to this day the taste and the smell of it. Like I can...
And how old were you?
I was a fucking baby.
What, like 2 months old?
I don't know if it was 2 months, but you still get bottle fed at like half a year, no?
Yeah, like 6 months old. Callum, you're telling me your first memories when you're 6 months fucking old. I think that's a world record.
I remember the taste and smell of the baby formula.
Or are you sure you didn't have it like, say, like Ashley had it and then you tried it and smelled it from
He
Ashley?
wouldn't have had the same baby formula as me because he weren't allergic to my mum's breast milk.
So weird.
Yeah.
You need to get tested.
What do you mean? I think my brain is so interesting. I reckon scientists would love my brain. Sounds mad suspect.
That's so egotistical. My brain is the best.
Everyone's brain is the best though, isn't it? Everyone's good at doing something.
My first memory that I actually can genuinely remember is being in Spain, chilling with my cousins. I remember this like zebra print, like zebra patterned blanket over us, and we were sitting there and we was watching Kylie Minogue on the telly, and she was going la 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 la.
No way.
First thing I remember.
That's your first memory.
First memory. I must have been
how old?
Like 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
3. I would no. If we was living in Spain, I would have been about 3. Yeah, and that's my first mem. I don't remember anything else before that. Why would you? I don't remember the taste of fucking baby formula like Callum is. What an idiot.
I remember the taste of baby formula.
That is so weird.
I don't know why I remember it. Oh, another memory I remember from when I was really young, yeah. So you know you have them memories that you can't tell if were real or if they were fake. But this one memory I have is there was a log in my nan's garden and I picked up a leaf and I put the leaf on top of the log and I said that's going to grow into a tree. Right?
Mm.
I went back to my nan's a few weeks later. I can't remember how much later I went there. And that leaf had sprouted into a whole tree.
Shut up.
So there was like loads of long branches coming down. And they were fresh. And to this day, I still think, oh my God, that actually worked. But then now I also think to myself, did my nan or my dad or something
absolutely
put loads of branches there? Oh my God, do you know what? I've forgotten about that memory until today. I'm going to have to ask them.
We need to ask them.
I'm going to ask my dad if that's actually what happened or my mum.
That was definitely them doing
Do
that
you
for
think?
you. Yeah. Callum, you can't, there was no soil, there was no, nothing, it's just a leaf.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It has to be fake, innit? Oh my God, man.
Have we just crushed your childhood dreams?
Yeah, because there's another one as well. There's another memory I have and I can't remember if it was a dream or not. I can't think. Wait, it'll come to me. Have you got one like that? Have you got a memory that you remember, but you can't remember if it was real or fake?
Yes. I have a memory from when I was in school, and there was this teacher. Do you remember Miss Mead?
Yes.
If she's watching this, and we used to be really good pals, but she was like the referral kind of teacher. She'd like scream at people, and in my dream, I dreamt that she'd had a go at me. but I don't know if this was a dream or not. So in my
Probably
dream,
not.
she's like screaming at me like, how dare you come into school with your skirt that short and your sleeves rolled up and all this and that. And I went to school the next day and I was like, it's been shouted at me, like I don't know what to do. Like she shouted at me yesterday, like I'm gonna like have to talk to her and like say I'm sorry. And I went up to her to go to talk to her and she was talking to me like normal. I was like, wait a minute, did I dream that? To this day, I can't pinpoint whether that was real or not.
Really?
Seriously.
See, that's a weird one because I thought, would you not have woken up and been like, that was a dream?
No, I don't remember. It bugged me out for so long. I remember saying to like Demi, I was like, did Miss Mead shout at me yesterday? No, I don't remember what happened. It's really, really weird.
Oh my God, talking about weird dreams. So obviously, you know, I went on holiday with Tonkstar.
Oh, the holiday.
Me and the big LSG went on holiday. Went to Tenerife. So we were sharing the same room because it was cheaper. Yeah. 2 double beds. It weren't 1 single bed, anything like that. All right.
Thank you for the clarification.
Before you start chatting shit. And he talks in his sleep. He did warn me of this. He warned me that he spoke in his sleep. So I've woke up in the morning. I've gone to shave a little bum fluff off my chin. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I've heard where are we going? And I was like, oh, he's awake. We're going to the beach, mate. And I've walked out to speak to him. And he's still facing the other way. And I'm like, oh. And then again, he said really loudly, where are we going? And he's shouting this. He's not just whispering it. He's not speaking it. He's shouting it. And I'm like, bruv, I just told you where we're going. And then all of a sudden, he's shot bolt right up. And he just said, what? And I was like, bruv, was you not awake?
He was dreaming.
He was dreaming the whole time.
That is scary.
Shouting in his sleep.
What was he dreaming about though? Did he say?
Oh my God, yeah. So he said that we was at scrapyard or something somewhere. We were somewhere, and then he was following me, and I was ignoring him, and he was just like, Callum, where are we going? Where are we going? And then I just weren't answering him. So yeah, in the end, he just went, where are we going? And that's when he woke up. But yeah, that was funny as fuck. Every night, actually, he would speak to himself.
I'd be a bit scared if you slept talk. Like you laugh in your sleep.
I laugh in my sleep.
You laughed last night in your sleep, funny enough.
Did I actually?
What?
No way.
Callum's changed his laugh. This is another thing we need to talk about, right? So Callum went on this holiday with Tongstar and they had a great time, lots of bands, lots of fun. And he come back and he's like, literally, you sat in my bed the day you come home and he come to mine and we're sat there looking through videos and he goes, ha, 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 ha. Like, what?
Nah.
Like, who is that?
Do you know what it was, yeah? I don't know what it was because when I still laugh, it's the same. But then it's almost like I've adopted this lazy laugh.
It's really, I'm not used to it.
Hannah doesn't like it.
No, I'm not used to
it.
She
actually hates
Callum's,
it.
Right, for 6 years I've heard your laugh and all of a sudden you're like, it's creepy. Like you don't know how he laughs. If you watch one of the podcasts, like one with Light Skin General,
yeah.
Callum's laugh is, it's not,
it's just a lazy laugh.
It's creepy.
Now. Yes.
I'm joking. Anyway, but how was your
She's made me self-conscious to laugh now.
How was your holiday with Tongstar?
Yeah, the holiday was good, man. You know what I like about Spain? Is everyone, you know what, I was going to say everyone's nice, but this time around they weren't actually that nice.
Oh.
And also, what is it with Spanish chicks walking around with their boobs out all the time?
Oh, they're naked on the beach.
Like every chick.
Yeah.
Every single chick.
A lot of people do it.
Me and Tonkstar were just walking and then like we just like...
When you say chick though, do you mean old or young?
Both.
Oh wow.
Like young, old,
Used to be the old ladies. I remember mine and my sister's first proper holiday to Spain. We were about 10. I was about 10. She's about 8, and all my aunties were there, like my mum's aunties. I'm just sitting on the beach and I roll over, like, there's tit everywhere. Like, what's going on?
No way. Your auntie's titty just slapping you in the cheek.
And they're like in their 60s, 70s, and they're just like whacking about. I was like, all right, fair play.
Oh, do you remember when we went to Portugal? So me and Hannah went to Portugal, yeah, and we were sunbathing. And I've looked down to my right. There was a lady laying on the floor, like really close to us. And I've just looked down to my right, and all of a sudden, I've got an eyeful of some hairy. I can't even finish the sentence.
Moo-moo.
Some hairy moo-moo, bruv. It was disgusting.
Bless
She's wearing these
her.
flary shorts, bruv, and I just looked down and it's just staring at me.
But the thing is, she was laying like with her legs like this.
I literally yacked.
But I think I ended up saying to her, or did someone say to her, like,
Nah, you didn't. You just looked and went.
No, but there
like
was
that.
a lot of kids around. Like it was something that I was
That's
not.
what I mean.
I'm laying on the beach and I expect to see
It
a
made
bit
me
of,
so
bit of
uncomfortable.
nunny in the corner.
That's one thing I don't agree with as well. This might be weird, but I don't agree with parents letting their children run around naked.
What, at the beach?
Just in general. In public, your child should not be running around naked. There's weirdos everywhere.
In public, yeah. But
Yeah,
like,
that's
if you're in a beach, what if they've pooed themselves? What are they gonna do?
Put some trunks on them or something.
We don't have kids though, so we don't have that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I haven't got kids, so I can't really say anything about it. But again, everyone knows how weird people can be in this world these days. And I'm just looking around. What if there's a random man taking pictures of your kid?
Yeah, but then that's just really, that's a bit OTT.
Not really, bruv. I wouldn't risk it, innit? I wouldn't risk it. Keep your children clothed, yeah? Because you don't know what sickos are out there.
God, our kid's going to be in a full swimsuit.
Oh, yeah. I'm not ever letting my kid walk around naked in public. Ever. Are you mad? Are you mad?
I used to go to the beach with just like my thingy shorts
I'm
on.
never letting it
when I was a
happen,
kid.
bruv. I don't care.
Well, speaking of people running around half naked, let's lead straight into what we're doing this weekend. What we're doing this weekend, Callum?
Oh, my God. Oh, so this weekend we're going to a festival. But it's not just any festival.
Oh.
Is it, Hannah? Our best friend Callum is performing on stage for the first time ever. How fucking sick is that?
Yay.
Some of you are probably aware who Callum is, Callum B.
When this comes out, we'll actually be at the festival. Yeah, he's going to be debuting 2 singles that no one's ever heard before, and I'm fucking buzzing for it. We're very excited.
So if you're going to Land and Beyond Festival in Brighton, make sure you come to Callum B's stage. Because he's going to be performing.
Yeah. But it's funny because me and Callum used to go to festivals a lot in our younger years. We haven't been very much so. I don't think I've been in about 2 years now, or maybe a year or two.
No, I went off festivals
after Creamfields.
After Creamfields.
But you know, it's funny. After watching a lot of videos, because obviously Coachella just happened, after seeing what US festivals are like.
Do they shit all over you?
No.
British ones?
It's a totally different experience. Like,
What do you
it's
mean?
like people are like, oh my gosh, like, I have to wait like 2 hours in line for a shower. You guys take showers.
Oh my God, don't.
It's like, ugh, look at these toilets. You guys actually have things to flush. Have you been to a UK festival? Have you actually?
It's actually bad, isn't it?
Scatty. We are scatty. But that's what makes it more enjoyable because people are there for the music. Like, you see things like Coachella. People go to Coachella for this is how good I look, this is my vibe, you know. They're not really there for the music, the majority of people.
I think the UK festival culture is just where people can go to knit out. Absolutely knit out. Do
and
what
why
you
not?
want. Just have fun.
No one wants to be judged.
Yeah, no one wants to be judged. But
I love UK festivals.
Don't do drugs, kids. If you go to a festival, just
stay safe.
Stay safe.
Have a little drink. Have some water.
Drink within reason. Yeah.
Drink within reason.
No, but festivals are fucking cool, man.
They are cool.
There's no better feeling than being out in the sun. The speakers are booming through your chest. You with your best mates. Everyone is just off their face, and you're just like, fucking love you, bro. Like, you're my best mate. You know that. We're going to be millionaires next year. Just watch.
What's your favourite festival moment that
oh
you've
my
ever
God,
had?
I'm actually glad you asked that. I was going to ask you this.
Oh.
My favourite festival moment that I've ever had is probably when we was there with all our mates. We Are Festival.
Which year?
I don't know, 26. When was We Are?
2019.
2019.
First year we went. I've done 3 We Ars, that's why.
We Are Festival.
Nice.
The first ever festival I went to was with all our mates.
It was our
We was
first
all having
festival.
a good fucking time. And All Four Walls came on. Was it All Four Walls?
Or was it? I thought it was 17. MK.
How does that one go?
Oh my God, when I look back to before we were together.
Or was it or was it You and I? You and I have been through Love and Hell.
You and I have been through more than hell.
Is it that one?
I don't know, maybe.
Anyway, one of my favourite house songs at the time came on. Oh. And you're just sitting there with all your mates. I'm actually getting emotional.
It was the sun was out.
You're having the best time of your life, and nothing is better than in that moment. And they're the moments you have to take in life.
Yeah.
Every moment that you feel like you're not taking in, just stand there, take a breath, look at who's around you, and just take that moment in, because believe me, you will regret it.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Such a good feeling.
it's the best feeling in the world. I fucking do you know what? Why did we stop going to festivals?
COVID.
It was COVID, yeah.
COVID was a big thing. And it also became a thing of like a lot of festivals in the UK, the really good ones are always up north. It's like miles and miles
Liverpool
away from
or
us.
Manchester,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's like for us.
Because there's a lot of Greenland around
This
there.
is it. Well, my favourite 2 festival moments. I've got 2.
Go on.
One, of course, is Budapest, which I've spoken about.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, seeing him. I'm gonna get emotional too.
Oh my God, yeah, you saw Justin Bieber.
Was the absolute, like I said, one of the best best life moments of my entire life ever,
Yeah.
ever. Anyway, my second one was, I don't know if you've heard the song Hybrid Minds. You know, Touch. It's just
One touch to open.
right. And we for lockdown. Oh my! How much did we bang that song out in lockdown? We loved it.
We listened to that song 10 times a day.
So like
every
a
day.
year later, we go to We Are. and it had been rescheduled like 50 times because of COVID.
Did I come to that one? I didn't, did I?
No, you didn't. And I'd gone with some of the girls, and we're there, and Hybrid Minds was playing at 4:00, and we're waiting in this queue, and it's like 3:30, 4. Finally, me and Ali ran to Hybrid Mind stage.
Yeah.
We get there at like 4:30. What are they playing? Touch.
No way.
Swear on my life. I don't think I even I just ran into the crowd.
Yeah.
I literally was like Naruto running in there. Oh, it was such a good feeling.
That's the best thing about a festival, isn't it? Is you go there and everyone is there for a good time.
Mm-hmm.
There's not one bit of animosity.
Yeah.
I'm fucking smart,
Look
man.
at you go.
There's not one bit of animosity. Everyone is there to have a good time. Like, you walk past someone and they compliment you for no reason at all. It's just like, you're probably pinging off your nut, mate, but I appreciate you.
And this is the difference with American festivals. American festivals are very much more so of like, I want to feel like I want to have the best time, but I also want to look the best and I want to be the best. And it's just like, who gives a shit?
In England, you wear a bucket hat, some swim shorts and some
And you're
AstroTurfs
done.
and you're fucking done, mate.
All the boys are wearing the same Primark t-shirt.
Yeah. You're going to sleep in a tent, mate.
Oh, don't.
Last time at Creamfields, sorry, we'll get back to your second best moment.
No, I said both mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh. So at Creamfields, we slept in a tent. Now, this was weird because during the day, it was hot.
Oh.
You walked around topless. It was like 16 to 20 degrees, yeah? And then at night, all of a sudden, the temperature would just plummet.
Freezing. We were freezing.
And it was
in our
like
tent.
minus, and we were just in our tent, freezing to death.
No,
I
but
was so shocked.
the worst thing was though is when you wake up in a tent and you feel the edges and it's like all the condensation.
And you don't
and
know
there
if it's people's
there was
piss
there
or
was
fucking...
just like water dripping on us,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you'd wait. And the worst part as well was waking up from the heat, like waking up from the sun beaming through the tent. You get out of the tent, you're like,
Yeah, you're just gasping for air.
I don't think we slept properly for 2 days.
No, we didn't. There's no.
And we
there's
was
no
actually
chance.
finding we was meant to camp the third night as well. So we'd done 3 days, and we were meant to camp on the third day, and we just fucked off.
We just went home.
All
Didn't
of
we?
us, I think it was like 11 p.m. All the sets had finished. We just grabbed all our bags, got in the car, and went
Oh my
home.
god! I remember on the walk out to the car park, I said, "Hannah, be careful. There's a ditch here." And all of a sudden, I hear. I turn around and she's falling in a ditch,
I'm
mate.
always falling over. I fell over last weekend as well again, guys.
Oh my god! Show them the bruises.
I'll get you to put a picture up.
We're gonna put a picture up of Hannah's bruises because they are fucking atrocious.
I thought I popped my kneecap, to be honest, and broken my ankle. And then Callum was being a prick to me. And he was like, "We need to walk to McDonald's." Like when this night had finished, and I literally was like limping everywhere. I had no
Oh my God.
feeling.
You know what I've noticed recently? Actually, it's been me taking you home from these places.
Well, there
Not
ain't
the other
nothing
way
wrong
around.
with that.
I mean, you're getting a bit old, aren't you? That's all it is. Older chicks, they need to be walked home earlier.
I'm getting old. I'm 20 bloody 2.
She fell off the fucking stage in Libertine, mate. One of the best clubs in London.
Stop it!
She fell off the damn stage. She was like to me today, "Callum, did anyone see me fall off the stage?" I said, "Yeah." Because I had to pick her up whilst everyone was looking at me. I was like, "There's nothing to see here. Get the fuck up now."
Thing is, I think I just misjudged where it ended, and I think I just went to go step.
You
and
did. You came to move towards me and just fell, and I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, are you all right?"
I'm crying. Look,
Yeah, I know. Hannah, you got to stop falling over, man, especially in places like
I'm
that.
getting too old to be falling over still. When
You
I was
are.
when I was 16, it was like she's so clumsy.
The way
It's
she fell as well, it was so fucking
stop
funny.
it.
No, that's another thing actually. Clubbing in London. Clubbing in London is a fucking scam.
It's so expensive.
And they don't let you in unless you're with unless the boy to girl ratio is like 1 to 3.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. If I'm out with my girls and I go into a club and there's 1,000 boys in there, we're walking the fuck out.
Yeah, I suppose. No, it's a business strategy, innit? Like no man wants to go into a club full of guys neither.
Like it's just not gonna happen. Like why would you want a whole lot of creepy men in there?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Not all men are creepy. Just to say that, by the way.
I actually used to hate clubbing, but now recently I found a new love for it.
Because clubbing when we were younger was prison or attic. That's what.
Yeah, you have to go to the right clubs. You have to be with the right people, and they've got to be playing some bang of music.
I think I would rather sit at home with this fucking frog and watch it do nothing for 5 hours than step foot in prison again.
Yeah. There's a lot of hostility in them Prism Clubs, isn't it?
They're just like when you're 18, fucking best.
Yeah, I hated it. First time I ever went clubbing.
We went for your 18th birthday.
I remember
We took
because
you.
Travis Scott Astro World came on.
Yeah.
And it was blaring in the speakers, and I remember that actually. It was good then, and then all of a sudden I remember it was like 2 a.m. and I started looking round, and there was loads of men on the edges just scouting for girls,
Waiting for their prey.
being predators, and I just know for a fact they're spiking people, and I was just like, I don't like this.
Callum wore a windbreaker to the attic.
Why are you going to violate me like that?
Because I had a memory come up the other day. It was a picture of you. Why would you wear?
Fuck you. Fuck you. It's not easy for a man.
And then we got to the club, and I don't know what shoes you was wearing, and the guy was like, "Go home." And I think we got in a cab home, changed shoes, went back.
I remember this.
Was it because they had bubbles on them?
It was.
Why is that a rule? Why can't you wear shoes?
Yeah,
with
why
bubbles
can't you
on
wear
them?
bubble shoes in the comments down below? Let us know why you can't wear bubbles in your shoes in club. I don't get
Is it
it.
because they can attack someone on it? I don't understand.
Maybe you can hide stuff in the bubbles. I don't know.
hide stuff. Oh, that's actually a shout.
Like paraphernalia. Paraphernalia.
Paracetamol.
But yeah, clubbing seems to have caught my heart again, but only in the right environment with the right people.
True that. Do you know what? Speaking of festivals and that, I reckon UK festivals, I reckon festivals in general are going to be kaput in the next 10 years. Have you seen AI generated music?
Oh my God, yeah, AI.
You know the Drake Weekend one?
I'm not sure I've seen it.
That's hit like nearly 1 million streams on Spotify already, the AI generated version. Yeah?
Wait. So people are generating collaborations with
Yes.
big artists using AI.
I sat there the other night and I listened to Ariana Grande singing all of Taylor Swift's songs, but AI generated. It was incredible. It actually blew my mind how they can do it. I know.
Wait, oh my God, they're going to have to come up with some sort of law.
Thing is, there's going to be no need for
That's what I'm saying.
for producers, for singers.
They can just sample their voice and turn it into...
Yeah. I
Hold
know.
on a minute, this is mind-blowing.
I know.
So you're telling me someone done a Drake and what feature?
I think it was The Weeknd. Let me find it actually.
Drake and The Weeknd done a collab, but they didn't. So this person's making money off of that.
No.
There's no need for music artists anymore.
I think Drake actually might be making money off it. Hang on, Drake AI.
There has to be some...
Here, AI
Do you know
cover.
what though? Maybe it could be good for the artists.
Listen to this.
Well, so this is it. Why the fuck did he have to... Wait, I want to hear it.
Oh, you want to hear the whole thing?
Why is this guy speaking? Why the fuck won't he shut up? Just let me listen to the fucking music. Alright, whatever, I kind of understand, but that's AI.
I dropped in with my ex like Selena.
That's AI.
Hang on, let me play the whole thing.
You're not going to find the whole thing.
Oh,
That's crazy. Computer generated voices.
So this is what I'm saying.
She couldn't find it, guys. Sorry, we wanted
I
to play
couldn't
the whole
find the full
thing.
one.
but-
It's called Heart on My Sleeve. It's
Heart
the
on My
AI.
Sleeve.
I should look on TikTok.
Oh, maybe they took it down
No.
because it's
Do you know
fraud.
that is actually a very, very good point.
it can be classed as fraud,
Guys,
can't it?
like there's gonna be no need for artists. There's
So
gonna be no need.
hold on a minute. If I wanted my two favorite artists on a collab, yeah. Say for example, I said, AI, write me a song using Justin Bieber's voice and Drake's.
Yeah.
Mash up this song, and it would do it for me.
Listen.
That's AI.
It is. When I first heard it, I thought Drake's new song is banging.
Are these new lyrics too?
So what the AI has obviously done. Is fucked.
Oh my God.
This weekend. It's not real. That's AI. It is right. It is so fucked that they can just like AI can literally scan the internet, take all the algorithms for the songs that they've ever made, and create a song out of it without the need of a producer. The artist.
Invest in AI now.
If anyone needs stocks.
AI is going to be the new internet. So
Absolutely.
you know how the internet came along and it was a new revolutionary thing, yeah? AI is going to be the next thing. So get used to using AI because it's going to be the new thing.
It's like ChatGPT, innit?
Yeah, you think we can do things quick now? AI is going to be revolutionary. We're going to be able to get instant answers.
I'm kind of scared of it.
No, you can't be. You have to embrace
But
it.
is it not worrying that like they can already do that?
Oh, Hannah, that's nothing.
I know, but like that is so, it's happening so quick. Like if you told somebody that 5 years ago, they would be like, shut up. You told someone in 2017, 2018 that AI will be able to make banging music with the artist's actual voice. They'd be like, yeah, but not really. It wouldn't sound right. That sounds like a fully produced hit.
It's like today I downloaded Chat GPT.
Yeah,
Is that what it's
GB
called?
or GP, yeah.
I downloaded the AI chat thing, yeah, and I said, write me a 50-word essay about Shakespeare.
Yeah.
This thing done it. It wrote 50 words in a matter of seconds, and I had a mini essay. Now, what is stopping kids from using this in school to complete their dissertations or their homework?
I think a lot of university programs will start catching on to it soon. Because I know that, for example, like when you submit something at uni, it goes through this thing called Turnitin, which is like a plagiarism check to make sure that you're not copying someone else's work.
Yeah.
So I reckon there's going to be a ChatGPT check soon. There's going to have to be something like it. Because otherwise, I could have literally had my dissertation written for me by fucking AI.
Yeah.
I spent hours and hours writing that thing.
Imagine all you have to do is type into your computer, AI, write me a 2,000-word essay on Martin Luther King.
That's it.
And that's it. It's done. That's your dissertation.
But I think you have to be really specific with what you type in to make it so that it sounds like it's your own words.
Yeah.
Don't use it, guys, though.
Use it. Use it to your full advantage until they ban it. Use it.
Oh, for God's
Cheat.
sake.
Nah, don't cheat, but use it. Use it. It's there.
If they created AI where like you could have like a robot in your house, like do you remember that TV show? What was it called? I can't remember the name of it.
I don't know, but carry on saying what you're
Anyway,
saying.
and there's like a robot in the house and like it does everything for you. But it's a human. It looks like a human, but it's AI.
It's a risky one.
No?
No. Because what if you're sleeping at night and then it malfunctions, comes into the room and just wants to cook you or something?
Dinner.
Yeah, bruv. Just like it has a built-in flamethrower and it just comes in and it goes, "Oh, breakfast is ready."
Well, but then what if it gets to a point in society where we cannot function without them? Like
it will get to that point.
Like you have to have AI.
It's like our phones, right? We can't function without a mobile phone. It's proven. You try and sit there for 24 hours without your phone. You wouldn't be in contact with anybody. You'd lose out on money. You wouldn't be able to access your bank. You wouldn't be able to access fuck all. Now, that's what AI is going to be like.
Yeah.
AI is going to be the next step. I don't know how yet. Someone does, but I don't know how. But I'm trying to find that gap in the market. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it.
This has been a very like controversial getting into like.
Yeah, it's just like the world is changing in such a mass. Sorry, I keep getting hiccups, man.
That was a burp, Callum. Just accept it. You're disgusting.
The world is changing in such massive ways that we need to keep up, because if we don't, we'll be left behind. It's like these old people, like for example, not these old people. It's like the older generation, for example, 60, 70 years old. You give them a mobile phone, you give them an iPhone, they don't know how to work it. I don't want to be like that with AI.
No, do you know what I saw? I can't. Do you remember we went to the Apple store to get Callum's phone fixed? And I think you were talking to the guy, and I turned around and there was a class how to use the iPhone, and there was just 3 old people sat there, and he was I'm gonna cry, and he was teaching them how to use it. Oh, it was so cute. I'm gonna cry.
Why are you gonna cry?
I don't know. It really hit me.
Oh my God, you're actually crying.
That was so cute.
She's actually sobbing.
Oh, it was so cute. And
oh my God.
And there was like a PowerPoint presentation of how to use the iPhone. It was so cute. These old people just didn't know how to use the iPhone.
Oh my God, are you alright? You're actually sobbing.
Oh, okay. I'm good. Oh. Just like
oh
imagine
my God.
that could be us. Like that could be us sitting there and they're like,
how
to use AI.
Yeah, exactly.
How to use your microchip to order food.
And she's like, babe, do me a favour, just give mine a couple knocks, please. It's not working.
Oh my God, I'm actually crying.
You okay?
I'm okay. Old people just get to me, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. No, recently I found myself getting more emotional as I get older. More things are making me like tear up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not that. That
I just cry for. I'm a crier. I cry at a lot of things. Anywho, have we all enjoyed, guys? Well, now that you will see me cry about old people using iPhones, I think it's time we end things here.
Yes, it's actually been a good podcast. I've enjoyed this one.
It's nice getting back into it. I hope you guys have enjoyed our controversial speech.
Learn how to use AI, bruv. Invest in it.
And the iPhone if you don't know how to use it. I'm gonna set me off again. I can't end it before I start crying again.
Thank you guys for watching the podcast. We hope you enjoyed.
We're going to get quiet now.
I don't think we've got a choice. We're going to get quiet now. Why are you crying? Bless her cottons. But we're very sorry for missing last week's episode. It won't happen again. But we appreciate all of you watching. I'm going to go and wipe Hannah's tears with our eyes now. We love you all.
We love you all.
Good night.